Hello, welcome to Strat Chat. This is episode 10, I think. My name's Martin, and we formed the Kingdom of Bosnia, and we are trying to unite the Slavs, and it's going to be a really, really tricky problem. Now, it just so happens that Despot Debrislav, the linguist of Bosnia, is probably going to die quite soon, and his daughter is going to take over. So I think that's what this episode is going to be about, really, is seeing out his life, and depending on how quickly that comes in the episode, we might do a little bit of his daughter. His daughter is young. I'm hoping Debrislav dies quite early on so he can have a really, really long reign, because I want to build up 7,000 prestige, and I want to bring in the special Slavic cultural trait which will allow us to build Coney, and in fact to really kind of like boost Coney as well. I'm going to take all of her life to perhaps to try to achieve that. But in addition, we're going to be building holdings, specifically city holdings, although they're very, very vulnerable to plagues and pestilences. But we're going to build those. We're going to build those. We're working towards banking. We might be able to achieve that in her lifetime. We're marrying her off to a genius, and we're hoping, I think it's a genius, and we're hoping that she's going to have a genius son, or daughter, I suppose, but a genius who's going to take over the realm and is going to be in the learning tree. So if she can do lots of the actual buildings, holdings, etc., hopefully we'll have like a huge kind of like revenue that's going to be able to support a massive army, and it'll be her child when they take over. Again, we want them to take over relatively young in life, so we'll see how that works out. The maths in my head at the moment doesn't feel quite right, but we're going to see what we can do. He's the one, or she's the one, that's going to unite the Slavs in kind of one go, probably as a member of this Byzantine Empire. It gives us the kind of the clout and the power to be able to kind of just take over land who are just off fellow vassals, essentially, just like we did before we formed Bosnia. Those problems are for another episode. Okay, let's shrink my head and let's get into it. Right, key thing is we're not making anything like enough money here. Well, we can blackmail a man with extraordinarily small amount of money. Very little chance he's even going to accept it, and he doesn't. Right, let's just stick him in the dungeon. What we can do is negotiate his release. I mean, he's not going to like us, but that doesn't matter. I'm going to die soon. Gain a week. Oh, he won't do it. That's just added to my legitimacy anyway. Right, I'm not scared of dying, so 94% chance I get some forage. Doesn't feel like a bad risk. I'm not scared of death. Oh, I can ransom him. How much is he making a month? None. Let's ransom him and get the 30 gold. Yeah, so we're a long, long way away from being able to do much with this. It's obviously costing me a lot of money. Yeah, I mean, we'll pass this on to our daughter later on, and she'll be the one that completes it. I can marry her now. Let's look for a character. We want is a genius. All the characters that are geniuses are women. Here's a man, but he's married. Oh no, so I'm married. I have got my wife. Okay, my wife is a genius. That's right. So there's a possibility, at least, of her giving me a child. Somebody suggested, and I thought this was. I'm sorry, I've not written down the name, but very, very good, interesting idea is actually going into the learning tree in a way that to try. Well, of course, I am in the learning tree, but into the medicine focus and trying to increase my fertility. Certainly an idea, but at the moment I'm just trying to get us as close as I can to banking. Right, now we could go for the war. The thing is, I'm gonna die, so let me die, and my daughter can try to woo the emperor. Unfortunately, a man with an extraordinarily small amount of money. Right, see if we can get respected legend. I got it, excellent. Petronia's boils is spreading. Nearly 50% chance that we get a count promoting. It's a much better chance, but Count Blaz was unconvinced, unfortunately. Right, what's going to happen? It's a birthday, isn't it? Right, we got to go for the big one. I'm kind of liking the sword. Improves my prowess and mountain advantage. Destroy this because I want to build something. Right, let's just have a look at in here. What can I build? Can I build a grand cathedral before I die? I doubt it. Increased development in county efficiency, definitely what we want. Learning per level of devotion will also be good. Pedagogy is what I probably should have gone for, as I'm actually expecting to die. Right, more money from here. Yeah, I keep getting useless-ish hooks. I've got a legend promoter join, which is great news. I was on 77, I'm now on 93. Ooh, Child's Legend, that looks good. A little bit of stress, I'm living with that. Right, this is the best chance we get a new promoter, and it's from a king, and I'm not worried about stress. Didn't get it though. Legend promoter leaves. Right, we've got full control of our kingdom. Right, it can be upgraded. Okay, so that's used up all my money. So it's this one now. Okay, great. Right, what we're going to do is we're going to wait for our daughter to do this. I think it works okay like that. I mean, at the moment, my popular opinion is better. That's all I'm really getting out of this. Station men at arms damage sounds great, but I'm not planning to go to war. Some benefits to legend promoters. And there's an increase in diplomacy. Sorry, monthly prestige and diplomacy. So my diplomacy is much higher as a result of this. Yeah, quite a bit better. Ah, finally, steward. Excellent. I really need to die. The owned legend is what's really holding me back. Stick him in Prague. Okay. Right, if I complete it, what do I get? Right, I'm going to complete it because it's costing me a lot to do, and there's other things I need. Let's hope for a legendary statue. Commission legend artifact. Lots of legitimacy and opportunity to build a legendary statue. Now, this is interesting. It might be quite fun to do this, but this is not what we've set out to accomplish. So, legendary building. Okay, so Peset is now having the grounds cleared for a legendary building. Right, we're now earning decent money again. Right, this should speed up the development that we're trying to accomplish. Why am I having this rescinded? Aha. Right, things are looking up money-wise. Fingers crossed we get 30 from this chap. 50 from the Duchess. 15 from the Mayor. I want to build the cathedral before I die. I want to build the cathedral and then die. Here's one to keep an eye on. The Sicilian Sweats. Store subjects, lovely. Right, the money machine is beginning to work. 95. I think we have to go for county extorted. Right, we are now converted in our entirety to Christiani. That's good news. We kind of really need Ragusa. I mean, here's someone we could easily beat. Let's set this chap to give us a claim on Ragusa, which is the other holy building that's near us. Marshal. Look, I'll take it, but it's the last thing I want. Aha, someone with money. 80%. Okay, we've unlocked another perk. Scholarly Circle. So before we do it, how long for this innovation? About 30 years. Okay, will this make any difference? Yes, it's not 4 years off. Oh, come on in and give me 70 gold. Found a holy order. Ooh. Do you know what? That's a really interesting thing. I think that's something we probably will want to do later. Hang on. How old is my wife? 30. There's no reason why she couldn't have a child. Let's try seducing her. I mean, yeah, I'm getting on, but it's possible that I'd still have a genius child. So my court tutor flagellated herself to death. Heaven's sake. Still seem to be in a bit of a sweet spot as far as missing the plagues is concerned. This is nearly ready. Game sighting in Perset. Okay, 84. I mean, I should win this easily. Let's go and take Perset. Right, let's just go and kill these guys off first. There we go. And I think we're going to do the same with them. Right, so the seduction is going well. Right, I've died. First thing to check. We are King of Bosnia, Duke of Upper Bosnia, Zumlj, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 counties. Problem we have is we don't have a husband. We could have somebody with extraordinarily good stewardship. Is there somebody with a really, really good trait, inheritable trait? Certainly have intelligent, not age massively inappropriate, and really quite good skill at stewardship, not as good as some, but actually he's got fairly good overall skills. But marrying him would lose us an awful lot of legitimacy. So let's go into here and let's look at dynasty. Not lowborn. Problem is the guy is 56. Literally be there to give us a child. Here's one that's 17. Minion, 17, he's my age. Right, I'm going to marry him. He's hopefully going to bring some intelligence to the family. Right, who is my actual heir? Radislava. So let's put Radislava down for everything. Yeah, we'll have Duke Mihaljo. We really could do with a better chap doing that. Right, we'll have this chap. We'll start swaying you. Actually, let's have a chat with my liege. Modify council. That doesn't seem like a massive increase. Guaranteed. Okay, let's demand our position. We're going to get 3 gold per month for this. Okay, super. We're in good shape now. But we're still involved in a war, so let's look at that. I mean, humble is not a terrible trait. Temperate is good. Generous is awful. Okay, so this is my marriage. And I've become arrogant. Okay, so additional prestige. Of course, we'll collect the money. So we're going to be building the cathedral quite soon, I think. Let's see what we're going to do with our husband. If we just put him onto managed domain, that sorts out our problem there. Right, so development is going steadily upward. Okay, put these together and we'll send these off to fight. I think we might get to catch them. No. Certainly chase them off though. Let's head back this way to make sure we're protecting ourselves. Okay, something's under siege. Oh, right, so I don't want to lose this. Right, this is going to give us a big boost in war score, I think. It certainly does. Right, we're going to start doing this. So how good is this banner? It's rubbish. Let's go for the prestige because we're trying to build that up. We need to go back and stop this lot. Right, we stopped it from falling. Right, let's see if we can get some cheap prestige fighting these these dudes. Okay. How the hell has that happened? Right, this will get me a lot of extra prestige. But that is infuriating. I've been done at my own game. So I should get prestige, yes, 42. So we're getting there. We're making a little bit of progress with the old prestige. This war's still going to be a little while until we've won it, though. Let's go and take this castle. So that little victory goes another 20 prestige. Hopefully this will win us the war. This castle. Okay, Osmond was swayed. Still not keen on me. I've got a new archbishop. Who's really good. Okay, we'll be swaying him next. Really good archbishop. Another little bit of prestige. Okay, right, I'm getting him on my side. Right, while all our armies are massed, let's send them down there to see if I can get a little bit more prestige. It's not much, but it's adding up. Right, so let's come into my territory. Army will come back up to full strength, and then the money will get a sense of where we are financially. Right, we're going to be extorting. Right, so who is the steward of my vassal, my liege? Can I murder him? No. Right, let's change this. Let's get secrets here. I need 900. Okay. Right, I can extort my subjects. Right, we're going to go for the tyranny, get the money, and resist these impulses. And we are going to build this. Construct. Just 2 years. Going to get all these holding taxes, development growth. It looks great. It looks absolutely great. Well, that's interesting. It's a one county duchy. Right, I think we should go for like Slavonia. Taking over the odd duchy here and there feels like a really good idea. Saving money to a 33. Sorry, to a 30, and then we're going to try and get that Coney tradition. Army's back at full strength. We're only on 5.3, and the problem we've got is we can't be the steward. Right, I'm going to carry on searching for secrets there because I just want to murder the chap. It's actually wrecking my plans. That's going to increase prestige quite a bit. We actually got pretty good monthly prestige. Why have I got a smelly court? I don't remember the event that gave me a smelly court. Okay, massive disease resistance. That's great news. Cooperative stonemasons. Building construction time. And building construction cost. Really could do with that. 10% chance really of a bad deal. You got a much better chance of a really good deal. So we'll go for that one. Oh, well done. Oh, that's great news. I mean, is there anywhere we ought to be building stuff? I mean, I can build in lots of places. So this would increase prestige, popular opinion, monthly renown, increase vassal tax contribution, make a few people like me a bit more. I'm not hating it. Right, so I'm pregnant. Right, we got the grand cathedral built. Okay. Oh, that's fantastic. So now we can see this shooting up. How long for banking? 33 years. It's much shorter with a father. That's one good thing about keeping him alive. Right, we've a daughter. She's quick and she's hale. But we're not calling her that. Let's call her Megan. Gets me some prestige, which is great. And bearing in mind I need about 7,000. I'm kind of on my way towards 1. Right, we'll go to this. Might get a little bit of prestige. Yeah, I don't want to get injured. Okay, gain 150. That's good news. We'll let Levitica eat it. We've gained horseshoes. I think that just speeds up movement. So what are we now doing as our exposure? Hereditary rule. Yeah, so army movement speed has increased, which is not at all a bad thing. Right, so it wasn't a hunt, it's a feast, sorry, but I'm getting a little bit of prestige. 1 stress, so let's do that. Okay, Osman likes me. Okay, I'm really, really pleased about that. Let's look at my husband. Okay, and get hearty diet, which will give me a huge health boost. I'll get Duchess Remain to like me a lot. I don't need her to like me a lot. Gain prestige, that's what we're there for. Another 75. Okay, I've gained a little bit here. Lost a little bit of stress, which is a bit mediocre really. I'm on my way home. Certainly I'm well over 1,000 prestige now, only sort of just under 6,000 to go. Oh, that's okay. A little bit of stress isn't going to do me any harm, it'll just boost my money. Srebrenica is under siege. Let's create this. And let's give it to someone. Like me a lot more. Quite a handy sort of dude to have around on your side. I mean, whatever happens, this looks good. Apart from the loss of prestige. Right, how do we deal with this? I mean, how... Oh, it's too many. There's 6,000 troops there. I could fight maybe one of these armies, but not both. I think Srebrenica going to fall. I don't think there's anything I can do about that. Okay, they don't seem to be attritioning very quickly. They're attritioning more quickly. This is the smaller force. Okay, so this is where we want to be raising. So you don't want to be crossing these rivers. I don't even have my whole army. This is going to be a disaster. I'm winning, but now I'm losing. Right, what is this a war for? Okay, I just need to get out of it. I think just accept these losses. Let's try to be clever. Oh! Right. Right. Let's straight away get ourselves in as that. We need to flee. Got another child in my womb. Got this under siege now. Ugh. Okay, let's do this. Armour legendary. Right, I think we need to take our land back. This should be quite quick. Just 2 months. Right, so I think we're going to start taking back our territory. I don't know if it's even worth us doing it, really. Presumably our liege will lose this war and we'll get this territory back. But, well, we'll do it anyway. And I think we're going to stop down. So we're doing all right, I suppose. I'm really, really glad that we have the Cathedral. And indeed, really, really good development, albeit not going up at the moment because of these guys. But while we're engaged in this war, it's really, really hitting our income. So we need to work on getting that back, building it up, and really we need to start building things that are going to get us some money over the long term. 30 odd years, probably within her lifetime, with a little bit of luck, we'll be able to build the mines in Srebrenica. But there we go. We're going to stop there. Take care of yourselves, everybody.